Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters of Christ. Good evening. In today's gospel, Jesus tells us the story of a rich man and Lazarus. Notice carefully, Jesus never says that the rich man was in hell simply because he was rich. Wala siya na impyerno tungod kay dato siya. Wealth itself is not evil. What condemned him, unsay nakapaimpyerno niya, is his or was his greed, ang iyang kadalo, and the way he used his wealth. So there are two reasons, main reasons, ngano na impyerno gining rich man. First is greed, kadalo, personal greed. Self-security. In the time of Christ, the leftovers, kanang gisgutan sa Ebanghelyo nga Lazarus nagulat lang, sa Bisaya ani kay nagpaabot lang sa mumho nga matagak gikan sa lamesa sa dato. Ang word is mumho, leftover. Kamo kung mangaon mo sa Jollibee din magka sauce anyong baba, unsa inyo itrapo? Tissue? Dalan. Bagani kay t-shirt ra no? But during the time of Christ, itawag ni siya og bread wipes. They have this bread para sa mga dato ra na. So mag-bake sila bread. Una itrapo nila sila ang mga bakbak. Kumangaon sila ba? Inyo bang imagine? Inyo bang na-picture out? Kumangaon sila dili tissue. Ang ilang itrapo. Bread. Walay lasa nga bread. Tabang. Ubo na kanon ni Lazarus. Una yung pangayoon sa dato. Ingon ana siya ka dalo. Murabag na kay bilyon niya ghost project. Oh, sorry kayo na. Ay mo na punta diha. Diha gyud. Dato guys siya. Ipakaon niya ang tissue ra. Dalo gyud impernonon. Leftovers were piece of bread used to wipe the mouth and hands. Trapo sa kamot, trapo sa bakba, kaon Lazaro. Kamo mangaon man na? Mangaon man. Trapo sa pari siyang bakba. Then sa kamot. Sabi oh, Jan Paul oh, kana. Makaon ka Jan Paul? Artiha po ni mo eh. Kung mukhaon mo na, meaning to say, you are poor. Pero kung nga mo ill, you are still rich. Adato demo. No? E kung pobre ka, mukhaon juga sa gunsa. That was the kind of food Lazarus longed for. Simple rin ang pangayoon, katulang. The rich man could have shared from his abundance, but greed blinded him. O isa kita yun. Bumikan siyang ka, dalo. Delikado gining dalo, imperno yun. Greed does not mean simply having much. Kana bang makakumlit akuha ni tanan, dili na ang dalo. Ang kadalo yun, ang tinuod nga dalo, maminaw mo ha. Ang tinuod nga dalo means closing your heart to those who have nothing. Kung di nakakakita, sa panginanglanon sa mga katao, kung nanginanglan din siya, that is what they call greed. Dalo, yung kung minataya ka. Amen? Malikas ang. Second reason, ngano na impyerno gini siya, kani, muraog, tas hindi mo komportable ani. In the gospel, this rich man was so worried. Isagdan na sa impyerno, nabalakad yapon siya about his 5 brothers who were still alive. He feared nga basig ba impyerno ang mga igsuon. So these details reveals something. Their family lived with a mentality of selfishness. Ang kadalo sa namatay, nabalakas siya nga may impyerno yung mga igsuon, 5 kabuok, buhi para ba? Put pasabot, kabalugid siya. Nakatong 5 ka igsuon niya, utro pod nga dalo. Sa ato pa, posible nga siya nakatakod sa kadalo sa iyang pamilya. Kaya delikado gid na. Kung ang imong kadalo, natakdan imong pamilya, impirnuhonon. Dito gid mo mag-reunion karong December. Matay mo. Classmates mo. Nga mga dalo. So meaning to say, kung dalo ka, di nakatakod pa ka, that is a grave sin. Delikado gid mo nga ma-impirno. So their family lived with a mentality of selfishness, putting only themselves and their own household first. Kana bang kamo ning kamot man gyud mo para sa inyong kaugalingon o para sa inyong pamilya? Pader, eskwela man ako mga anak nako. Urimit mo ko sa akong asawa. Magyatagon ako sa mga anak. Kung tama na diha, dalo pa ka. Pernuhonon ba gyud ka? Self and family, kung kana rin mong focus, greed na. Tanawan ni mga kurakot o. Self and family. Bahala pag mga lumos mo diha. Bahala pag wala may flood control diha. Bahala pag wala may project. Basta na ako o ako ang pamilya. That is greed. Natakda na yung pamilya. Be careful. This rich man feared that his brothers would follow his path in hell because they lived with the same values. Jesus clearly wants us to see that a life lived only for self and family without compassion for others leads to destruction. Pasig mo, palag mo aning. Ano, Father? Dalo, dahil bilang ng mga anak. Look at the life of this rich man. Ayahay ang mga igsuon. And yet, there is this Lazarus lying on his doorstep. Wa siya paki because he is not related to them. He is not part of the family. Okay, pakini mo. Di ba tayo, kung labot ni mo, di ba tayo igsuon? Di ba tayo agaw? Kung labot ni mo, kung pakini mo. That is the danger of greed. So much focus. Your focus, yung focus is the self and family. Thy danger, Anna. The problem was not wealth, but greed. The rich man saw Lazarus every day at his gate. Every day yun, makita niya si Lazarus. But he treated him as invisible. Why? Because he is not part of the family. So brothers and sisters, this gospel challenges us to share generously the blessings of God to others outside your family members. O na tinuod nga pagka magyatago. Mabulahan bisan outside. And you know what, my dear brothers, basi mo ingon mo nga, warta na ba ni parian eh, no? The church, the moment that you are going to attend Mass, musimba gani mo, you are breaking the cycle of greed. Inyong focus niyo, kwarta, pamilya, ako, kwarta, pamilya. Inyong simba mo, naputol ang inyong kadalo. Nga naman, sa inyong paghalad, sa inyong pag-pledge, ang inyong gihatag, dili na para sa inyong pamilya, dili na para nimo. Something or someone will benefit from it. Friday, Saturday, dito sa Bukid Outreach, and somehow, nakagain mo ato o tabang because of your halad, offerings, and your pledges, these boxes. You break the cycle of greed. The church, in a way, helps us to break the cycle of this greed through pledges and pledge our offerings and our tithes. When we give to the church, we do not give only for ourselves or for our family. We give so that the mission of the church may continue, feeding the hungry, teaching the young, caring for the sick. Tanawan ninyo ang atuang sa Facebook, atuang sa tawag na page. Tanawan ninyo ang inyong pledge, ang inyong mga halad, in a way, nakaabot yun sa suminugod, nakaabot sa bato, nakaabot sa dumuyog. Ang inyong halad, ang inyong tabang, these are practices breaking the greed that we are practicing for ourselves and our family. We give so that the mission of the church may continue. In this way, our sharing goes beyond bloodlines. Wa ta kaila, wa sad mo kabalo, kung kinsa natabangan ato. That is breaking the cycle of greed. Sharing beyond our families and our bloodlines. It becomes an act of love, reaches to the Lazaruses of our time. Daghan mang nanginahanglan sa itong palibot. If we are going to focus ourselves only for what benefited me most and my family, impernohonon pa na. So, brothers and sisters, this gospel challenges us to give generously. We give only, the challenge is we give the best to others, just like God gives His best, His only begotten Son. Kung ikaw kumanghatag ka, red wipes ra, katurang pangtrapo sa baog ka mo, ang imong gi-share, dili makapalangit. And this is a challenge for you and me. Bisan kami mga pari, sa nako, I have this tendency, na unahon gina ko pagtabang ang pamilya, ako'y tendency yan. And this gospel reminds me na kung gusto kong malangit, we go beyond to this mentality and values. Amen? Sige, inay mo tapat. Ayaw na pagdinalo. Sindalo na ba? To remind him na di ka magdinalo. So do not limit your generosity, self, and family. Go beyond your bloodlines, beyond your family. And that is true generosity.